Hi, my name is Adam, and this is my video presentation for CIST2373, Java 3 Advanced System Project. I was tasked with creating an enterprise application for a dentist office that could be used by dentists and patients alike. So getting started on the main page, at the top we have a navigation bar with a couple of links. We are currently on the home page. However, if we click on Meet the Doctors, that will take us and display some information about the dentist at the office. Contact Us is where someone would go for general inquiries. New patient registration is something that we will look at. Anyone who is new to this dentist office will register their information here, and after they've done so, they will log in as a patient. So first, to demonstrate the capabilities of this web application, we're going to try and log in without having first created an account. As you can see, it throws an error at us, letting us know that either the email and password doesn't match or it doesn't exist in our database. Since that's the case, since it does not exist in the database, let's go ahead and create our patient object so that it can be stored and we can log in the future. So we'll just go ahead and fill out the information here, give it a very generic password, and we'll submit it. It takes us immediately straight to the dashboard. Here we can see some information like our name, our address, email, insurance, all that good stuff. If we were to have an appointment, it would list it here, and it would also list the dentist associated with the procedure. Now let's go ahead and log out and log back in to demonstrate what that looks like. Very similar process, it just takes us straight to the dashboard. So what we can do first is request an appointment. Let's go ahead and select our date. We'll set it for Monday, April 26th. Let's set it at lunchtime, and we're just going to do a basic cleaning and examination. Since we're new to the office, we are not going to select a doctor. We'll just say we have no preference, and we'll let the office decide for us. So we'll go ahead and request it, and it provides some feedback, lets us know that it was successfully requested. So if we go back to our dashboard, we can see that it's updated here with the date, to be determined for our dentist. And we have some options for making some changes to our appointment as well. One thing though, if we were to go to our request appointment, and I'll just leave it how it is here and request an appointment, it throws an error and lets us know that we already have one. That was one of the requirements for this project. We have to assume that a patient can only have one appointment at a time. And so if we're not happy with this date or the dentist, we can click right here, update appointment. And so we can go in and say, instead of April 26th, we'll do April 30th. We'll do it at 10 in the morning. And instead of cleaning, we'll do whitening, and we'll say we'll do Dr. York. And we go back, and we see it's updated here. Now if we wanted to get rid of that altogether, we can cancel the appointment. Now, if we want to change some information on our account, we can go to Update Information. If I got my name changed legally, I could change it in any of these fields. If I moved addresses, I can change it here, as well as the email that works as well. So we can say Update, and it updates successfully. If we happen to go back, you can see it is still there, so you know that it did truly update. And that is the extent of the patient dashboard. We can go ahead and log out, and down below we have a link for the dentist portal. Very similar layout. One thing that the dentist portal has that the patient doesn't is a list of procedures. This pulls directly from the database, so It's dynamic. If a procedure is ever added, this will automatically populate. It gives the procedure code, the name, the cost, and the description of the procedure. This is only for the dentist's eyes. If they ever need to reference these procedures, it is readily available to them. So we can go ahead and log in. There is no register dentist because that is determined by an administrator. They will likely do that directly in SQL Server, so we can only log in. We'll log in as Frank, and so you can see the dashboard is very similar to the patient dashboard. It'll list the name of the dentist, the email address, and it also lays out all the appointments that Dr. Martin has, as well as the name of the patient. And so what a dentist can do is update the information very similarly to the patient, and that is about it. The dentist dashboard is a bit more limited than the patient, just because the patient has more control over requesting appointments and making those changes, whereas the dentist just needs to view those appointments. And that is about it. We can go ahead and log out. We can return back to the patient portal if we needed to. That is the extent of the web application. Hope you enjoyed.